Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a nice weekend. It is, of course, the Saturdays as I record this, and I just had some nice cake. Oh, some lovely cake indeed, and you know what's better to go along with that? Nothing but a Pokemon battle, of course, and we have the same team that I was using for a few battles, so we're going to jump straight into it, using some sun, and yeah, I don't really think I need to preface it more than that, apart from the fact that this man, Nova, he is fucking a copycat. He's wearing the same jacket, the same beanie, the same purple badge. Oh my lord, exactly the same outfit he's got going on, which I respect, you know, but you know, gotta keep my own style going, as you can tell. But anyway, Goodra versus Rotom is the lead matchup, and from the amount of damage I do with the Dragon Pulse, I'm assuming he is a more physically defensive build to deal with Talonflame, that kind of stuff. So you know, at least I have that kind of knowledge, and also being burned, not a huge deal. The only thing I would be wary of is my Dragon Tail losing some damaging power, but Dragon Tail isn't really there for damaging power anyway. But he ends up switching, pulling the switch to Mawile, which was really obvious, and I probably could have predicted that and gone for the flamethrower, but I've just been playing safe at the start of the match and not doing any too crazy predictions, and I end up actually being faster than it, allowing me to get off a flamethrower and so nearly killing it because I managed to get the crit, which is fantastic. But you know, I am going to go down to an Iron Head. There's no kind of arguing that point because it's a Mega Mawile and it's so powerful. But the good thing is I have the priority. He also got the speed drop from Gooey, so there's 0% chance, no way in hell he's going to be outspeeding me with any kind of Sucker Punch. I can go for the Ice Shard, keep my Focus Sash intact, and roll from here. So goes into Rotom. If I was running Freeze Dry Mamo, I might have you know, taken my chances there and tried to take him out, but instead I have a much better switch in, which is Venusaur. This thing doesn't care about Will-O-Wisp because I'm not running a physical one. I resist both of his stabs. It's all pretty fine and dandy, and I can easily either go for a Sleep Powder, put him to sleep, Leech Seed, try and suck some HP back for myself, or you know, even predict him to switch and pull a double, which is what I do. I end up thinking he's going to go into Roserade, because obviously the Roserade can take the Sleep Powder, it can take the fricking Leech Seed, and in the one situation where he does want to stay in and potentially burn me thinking I'm physical, I'm fine with that. I also get the Sun Up, meaning that if he Hydro Pumps staying in there, then he's not going to be too happy about it, because obviously you know, it's going to be weakened. So really nice so many purposes going on with that switch, and I pretty much explain them all. So now I predict the switch, go for the Will-O-Wisp as he brings in Drapion, and thinking, you know, I can go in for this knockdown, some Sophos time happening with dodging Earthquakes. It turns out he isn't going to go for the Earthquake, instead knock off, and even after the burn, look how much damage it does. It's scary. He gets stab on knockoff as well, which is pretty fantastic for him, but unfortunately Sophos, oh, it's sustaining so much damage. I've lost the leftovers. It's all going south, unfortunately, but I do want to keep him alive because I think I can maybe roost on something later, so I'm going to go into Megazard. Why? Currently normal Zard, but you know, it's perfect because he's burned, so knockoff won't do as much, and I have the Mega Stone, so he can't knock that off of me, which allows me a free switch in to Mega Evolve, and then knowing that his Drapion will die to a Solar Beam, and if he on the off chance wants to go into Rotom predicting a Fire move, I can go for that, and in all situations I will be in a fantastic place because either Drapion dies or Rotom comes in even better, takes a Solar Beam to the face, and also dies. And in all honesty, Rotom coming in, much better scenario, because getting rid of that thing is fantastic, and it just saves me pain later on. So I'm going to switch out on the Infernape. I'm not quite sure what variant he's running. Once again, unfortunately, Sophos kind of acting as a martyr, death fodder, whatever you want to call it. he's not doing well too lately, unfortunately. He's been outpaced by a lot of Pokemon, which are unfortunately doing a lot better, but that's fine. He does have a place and a purpose, and we'll see him do well in the future, so worry not. Friends, worry not, fans of Sophos, he shall return. But I'm going to go into Mamo, going for the Earthquake on the Infernape, hoping to take it out, knowing that I could take a hit because I have the Focus Sash, but he decides to switch and fodder off Drapion, and then makes a very nice play U-turning on my Mamo, because if I do have the potential Sash, which I am carrying, he ends up breaking it and goes into Gliscor, dodging the Earthquake, which is, you know, nice play on his part. The only bad the only bad thing about this is, of course, Mamoswine is well equipped to deal with Gliscor as well as Infernape, so it's not the best switch in because I have Icicle Spear, and I am going to go for it. I need 3 hits to one-hit KO him, and that shouldn't be too hard to achieve, but, ladies and gentlemen, Mamo number 5, unfortunately, is not living up to his name. He's only getting 2 hits when he deserves 5, goddammit. What is this nonsense? So, unfortunately, that's going to happen, and then he predicts me again to go for the Icicle Spear and switches back to Infernape. I'm really not making too many predictions here because I don't need to. There's no real reason. I have the upper hand. I'm in a good place. And I still get 2 hits on the Infernape as well. The gods not being kind to poor old Mamo number 5. So I'm going to switch into Ninetales. I want to see what he's going to lock himself into because at this point I've pretty much ascertained he's Scarfed. It makes a lot of sense. He's running Mixed, running Scarf, and you know, Ninetales does not take the close combat well at all, but now I know he's locked into it, and I would like to kind of save Ninetales for later, either for Death Fodder or for keeping Sun up, or whatever it so happens to be. So I'm going to switch into Venusaur, knowing that it can take the close combat relatively well. I'm not physically invested, I don't think, but you know, he's running Scarf, not banned, so it's not going to do a huge amount of damage. It's resisted and all that good stuff, so I'm in a decent position here, and I know that he's probably going to make the switch to Roserade, so the only option I really have against Roserade is the one that is best for it, which is Hidden Power Fire, and not only that, but the sun is still up, so I'm able to get a boosted hit, and because I'm also running Chlorophyll on my Venusaur, not only do I get the sun boost on the fire, Hidden Power Fire, but I'm also able to outspeed him and go for it again to finish off the Roserade. So Venusaur, as much of a defensive thing as it is, it's doing a bit of a little sweeping going on here. Not too much, mind you, but you know, not too shabby whatsoever. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, he's going to lock himself in again. He only has Infernape and Gliscor left, so he only has a few opportunities to choose moves to lock himself into. And he decides to go for the Overheat, which is perfectly fine on my end. The sun fades away. I'm actually going to go into Charizard here, bringing it back up. But he is -2 with the Overheat. I do resist it, and even with the Sun Boost, he's not going to be able to take me out or anywhere close to it. So I get the free opportunity to go for an Air Slash, to either take him out if he wants to stay in and fodder, or to kill the Gliscor on switching. Unfortunately, the fucking 5% chance kicks in, and I miss the Air Slash, which just never happens, but apparently it does today. And Gliscor gets the opportunity to protect, and at this point it really is at a range where I'm not sure if Air Slash will kill, so I have to hope and pray that Fire Blast hits, and thankfully that does occur. I'm able to clean out Gliscor, and Infernape is his last one left, so he has to choose what to lock himself into. I don't know what he's going to do. I still have Charizard, still have Ninetales, still have Mamoswine. I'm going to go into Ninetales to figure out what he's going to lock himself into, and he decides to go for the Thunder Punch, which really does in fact seal his fate at this point, because as you guys know, I have Mamo, and he can you know, be immune. He has the immunity. He is the ground type, and that is exactly what is needed at this point. So, Ninetales is going to go down. Mamoswine comes in, as of course you can see, takes nothing. Earthquake, finish off Infernape, finish off the game. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please, I implore you to leave a like down below, and you know, ask people to watch the video if they haven't seen it, and they're like, hey, I want to watch Pokemon. If someone's asking to watch Pokemon, you can send them right here, because I got some, you know? That's what I'm saying. And, yeah, this is going to be about it. So I'll see you guys next time in another video, whatever that happens to be. Okay, thanks for watching, I guess. See you later. Bye.